Hey guys, it's Anya. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you are new. I'm here to share with you my empties for the last 2 weeks. So make sure you have a drink, a snack. And it's too hot for a blanket, but if you want to get cozied up, this is going to take a hot minute. So if you want to see what I got through this week, the last 2 weeks, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I have gotten through quite a few things. Quite a few. So I'm gonna hit Scentsy first, and I have my laptop here to pull up notes if needed. Yeah, so we will start with the bars that I finished up, and then I do have testers and a whole slew of vendor stuff. So first up here is sugared strawberry. I know it's not focusing, but this is sweet strawberries, currants, and zesty like California lemon. This is such a strong performer in my home. I love this. This is one of my favorite strawberries that Scentsy has done, and I thoroughly enjoyed that bar. In the strawberry family as well, I did a mix with strawberry lemon cake, and use this whole bar in my open concept. And then in my 2 tea lights, I used some of this Starlight Corner, which is the fresh picked strawberries, angel food cake, and sweet bakery dough. This combination was amazing. This added the bakery, more of the bakery like cake type vibe that this is missing. This to me is like strawberry buttercream, but it's still delicious. This one does cure very well. This is from August of last year, and I had this in my stash, and I did very well. Love that one, and it will go back into my club at the end of the catalog season. One I didn't enjoy, and I just recently got this in my Scentsy Club haul, is Follow the Rainbow. And I want to say that this is pineapple, orange, and strawberry. Follow the Rainbow Scentsy. Okay, so it says, yeah, golden pineapple, sugared berries, and blood orange. This was strong out the gate, but it didn't go more than 8 hours. And something in this reminded me of Go-Go Mango, and I didn't enjoy this. But the throw on this was freaking fantastic. I warmed this in my bathroom and my kitchen, and it did very well to, like, you know, cover up odors and whatnot. I did like that part, but it just wasn't vibing with the scent. Next up is Cotton Candy Cookie, and I got this from the Round Robin. Hang tight, I'm looking this up. Cotton Candy Cookie, Scentsy. I melted this whole bar in my bedroom. Okay, so this is cotton candy, cookies, while gooey treats topped with sugared raspberries beg to be tasted. I enjoyed being able to try this because I never did get to snag it from one of the Easter collections, but this was not my favorite cotton candy scent. Something about the cookie note, I think, or maybe the combination of the cotton candy and the cookie came off plasticky to me, so I didn't really vibe with this all that great. But that being said, it was a great performer and lasted 2 days in my bedroom. And I did 4 cubes in my Be Kind warmer, 2 cubes in my Stitch, and 2 cubes in my Chase the little fireflies, one little tiny mason jar. I have that in my bedroom. Next up is Sparkling Yellow. Have this in my club. This is pineapple, grapefruit, and lemon. I love this one. I'm never going to take this out. Okay, I won't say never, but for right now, I'm not taking this out of my club. This is part of Chasing Rainbows, or some sort of rainbow collection that they brought back 2 of the scents in the catalog last year, the red and then this yellow, and I like the citrus with the pineapple. It's just really juicy, and it's an authentic pineapple, and I don't get any cleaner vibes from either of the citrus notes, and really love that one. Next up here is Blue Hyacinth. This was to bring back my bar, I'm gonna say 2020 or 2021. Scentsy. And even being that old, this one was a freaking banger. I love this one. That's all it is blue hyacinth. But something about this, over time, it was like a creamy floral. So pretty. I mean, this is like an authentic hyacinth scent. Very beautiful. I had 4 cubes left of this, and it did very well out here in my open concept. I am glad to see it go, but I loved melting it and having it in my stash for that time. Next up is Apple Cherry Strudel. I love this one. This is in my club. I have 2 bars in my club. This is just like it sounds. It smells like you have apple strudel mixed with cherry, and then you have like creamy vanilla with this. The only problem I have with this bar is that it gives me only 4 hours and then it dies off, but I enjoy it while I have it. And it's a strong performer for those 4 hours. Next up is a rather juicy bar of cashmere and corduroy. This is Italian bergamot, cashmere, vanilla, and sandalwood, I think. Hold on, we'll get the right notes. I know it's got Italian bergamot. Cozy, nope. Cashmere and corduroy. If I could spell corduroy. This is also in my club. And I feel like this is a really good year-round scent, just for cozy vibes. Yeah, creamy vanilla, Sicilian bergamot, and cashmere sandalwood. Beautiful. I don't know what my hair is doing right now other than being humid and gross. I will melt this out in the living room. I will melt this also out in my bedroom. 2 to 3 days, warm, perfect. It's just very interesting. I got this actually off of like the Facebook Scentsy in search of group. So I don't know really how old it was, but it's very interesting how the oils will rise out of the wax. Okay. And that is it for Scentsy bars. I do have testers, but oh, I do also have pods. So actually out here in the hallway, I put a Scentsy fan, or like wall diffuser, and I put blueberry cheesecake out there. I don't think these are in the pods anymore, but I got these in a clearance sale, and I just wanted to make it smell good out there. So these are still currently out there, and I think they're on their last leg. So hopefully soon I'll change those out. Okay, and I do have some testers down here, and then also testers mixed with vendors. So I'll do the testers by themselves, that it didn't mix with anything. In my bathroom, I had 2 testers of pink cotton. I love this one. This is pink berries and soft cotton. Very beautiful. These 2 testers I could smell throwing out of the bathroom, down the halls, and coming around the corner into the living room. Loved that one. Plumeria Peach was a scent of the month, I think I want to say March of 21. I have 1 more bar of this. I actually melted this. Put a warmer in here when we first moved in, so this has kind of like a scent memory for me of starting over, and I do like that one. Next up is Now and Zen. I think this is grapefruit eucalyptus and something masculine, like I want to say bergamot maybe, or verbena. I want to say bergamot though. Did this one in the bathroom. This one was nice with retired scent. Okay, and that is it for Scentsy testers by themselves. Yesterday I melted 3 testers of Scentsy along with this vendor wax peach coconut crack from the Pharmacist's Daughter. This is fantastic. Peach Bellini and coconut crack. It's creamy, decadent coconut with bright fruity peach, and you get like a little zestiness from the Bellini part of that, and I would get this again. I believe this actually was offered in her last pre-order. And I melted 2 testers of peach nectar from Scentsy, retired scent, and then apricot vanilla from, this is actually available in the current catalog. This one has peach, apricot, and vanilla ice cream. Melted these 2 in an element warmer, and then this one in the alternating warmers. This coconut crack I cut in 4 pieces. It was freaking amazing. Loved that. Then another blend I did in the bathroom. I finished up this pack of exotic grapefruit from That Smell Good shop, along with Aloha Citrus from Scentsy. This is a lighter, like, floral citrus. So I put the both, I finished like a cube of this and finished this tester in the bathroom. Medium, didn't throw that great, and I'm okay with that. Okay, let me get those rubber bands out of here. Wrapped up 2 bags of Equate jumbo cotton balls, 200 count. If you hear yelling, that would be my son being crazy. Gaming. I think this is the last Scentsy thing. In clearance, I got the Wally classified scent packs. I got 2 of those for my 2 Scentsy buddies that I use actually for support for my body while I'm sleeping. So I replaced, I think in Stitch, I put Wally. It's like a green watermelon scent, and it's beautiful. Okay. And hang tight. Let me sort these real quick for vendor, and I will be right back. Okay. So we're gonna hit vendor, and then stuff that I melted that were mine that I wanted to test out and then also kind of enjoy. So let me pull, I have 3 teddy bees here. First one is Sadie. I split this in half. I melted this in my 2 tea lights, and this, I have a feeling, was just poured as around the same time that my tin was poured. Sadie is so freaking good. Salty sea air, vanilla bean, Noel, and toasted marshmallow. I'm so glad I bought another tub of that. And solid performer. Like, this threw amazingly in my tea light. So I think with teddy bees, depending on the blend, I'm gonna melt them in my tea lights just to get the most bang for my buck. In my bedroom, I melted this slice of hot pie that Summer had gifted me. This is Palo Santo sugar donuts, hint of chai, and pink chiffon. I like the Palo Santo and the donuts, but the pink chiffon I'm not a fan of. And I would say I got a light to medium performance in my bedroom, and I used like 2 pieces worth in my 25 watt. I basically filled all my warmers, so I don't think hot pie is for me, and that's totally okay. This scent though is phenomenal, and I would definitely get it again. This is apple caramel streusel cake. I don't like caramel apple scents, but this one, amazing. This is the cinnamon spice cake, vanilla icing, brown sugar, and crisp apples with a light drizzle of caramel. I loved this. I got this in a D-stash last year. That cinnamon bakery mixed with the caramel apple just was magic. And I wasn't going to try to hoard this for the fall. I just felt like I needed to enjoy it, so I did. I love that one. Ooh, and I think I melted this on the same day in my tea light. So this is a sample I got in my last Scoops order from L3. This is cinnamon apple, cinnamon sugar, brown sugar, vanilla ice cream, and pie crust. This was the most delicious apple pie scent I've ever smelled in my life. It's creamy, not too spicy. You get the crust note. Like you couldn't have asked for a better pie scent. And I have a feeling she did this for Pie Day. And I'm gonna miss L3. I'm really trying not to buy anything else from L3 because I have scoops, but like I just don't want to get hooked on another blend and I can't get it anymore. So I feel like there's some logic in there. I want to say I got this in one of Summer's D-stashes or random acts of kindness she gifted me. This is from Salem Soy Co. And this was a fantastic one. This is Carter's Mountain. This was a green brain with like the inside of the brain was red, so like when it melted it looked like a bleeding infected brain. It was so freaking cool. But this is pastry dough, blueberry jam, and butter. I'm sorry, pumpkin spice buttercream. This was beautiful. Pumpkin spice and blueberry. It was amazing. I really like the pastry dough note in that as well. And it actually threw for 2 days in my bedroom. Salem Soy Co. is on my list to try out. I want to say I did this. We'll save that one for last because I did that with some other lavender concoction. Okay. Knowles Farm Scents Cashmere Blanket. I got this in my most recent pre-order sale. This is cedarwood, spices, tonka, olive wood, jasmine, amber, and cocoa butter. This was like 2 different cashmere scents mixed together to me. And so sweet and cozy. Like, this is beautiful. I feel like it has like the same kind of sweetness that like pink sugar has. Feminine, but not too much. And these 2 pieces did fantastic. Oh, I did melt this also with the last little bits of my apple caramel streusel cake. This is from Pink Owl, and this is apple strudel. And this is warm apple and cinnamon inside a baked pastry. Yeah, this one was really good too. I think I have 2 more sets of hearts from her in my fall stash, so very much enjoyed that one. Next up is That Smell Good Shop, and these were also gifted from Summer. We have sweet bread, and this is sweet bakery bread, buttercream, and vanilla beans. Love this in the kitchen. Also finished this in the kitchen. This is orange chiffon, which is iced oranges and fluffy cake. This is so good. It's so good like for the first like 6 hours, and then afterwards it kind of teeters off. But I really did enjoy both of those in the kitchen. It's just to have something going in there. From Lavender and Speckles, strawberry, you freaking who. Everyone who loves a creamy strawberry needs to get this. This is strawberry milkshake, sweet milk, and sweet strawberries. I melted this several times. This was like a small bag, so I had 6 buns. This is so good. I got this in the D-stash. I thoroughly enjoyed this one. I did melt 2 other strawberry scents to go with it, and I would definitely get this again. It's so good. This is also from Lavender and Speckles. This is Tons of Vanilla, and this is Tons of Vanilla Buttercream, Cinnamon Vanilla, and Vanilla Birch. I don't remember. I think this was but see, this is Vanilla Birch, but I'm getting Palo Santo in this too. I think I melted this in my bedroom. No, I did this out here too. So I did 4 bunts out here and then 2 in my bedroom. Solid performer as well. Love to throw on that. I just don't know if I can do birch type scents in not in the winter time. I need it like cold outside, but I did enjoy that one. Okay, on the same day in my tea light, I melted this sample from Southbound. This is Main Street Bakery, which is blackberry cobbler, sugary vanilla cake bites, and caramelized sugar. This was amazing. And in alternating warmers in my bed or living room, I did Bippity Boppity Birdo from Rose Girls, which is jelly donut, nil strawberry Noel, raspberry sauce, and waffle cone. I love this. I love actually both of these. It was just a berry bakery day and I really enjoyed both of these. This one actually lasted as long as these did in my warmers. And this one, because of the caramelized sugar note in it, it was more like a brown sugar type scent. Did enjoy that one a lot more than the Bibbidi Bobbidi Birdo. But this raspberry sauce in this, it was fantastic. So yummy. Very much enjoyed that. So speaking of Rose Girls, got this from the Round Robin. This is apple bottom jeans. Apple bottom margaritas. Macintosh apples and frozen margaritas. On cold, I enjoyed this. On warm, this was so weird. I'm getting like a pine needle scent, and that may be coming from the lime that is used in the margarita scent, so I don't know if I would get that again, but it did pretty well in there. It wouldn't go past a day, but I did enjoy that one. Okay, so I was just reading my notes. From a cake and cookie sampler I got in a D-stash from Sassy Girl Aroma. This is Tiffany's Strawberry Cupcakes. And this was like a 2-ounce piece. My note says here, 7 out of 10 throw. Not my favorite strawberry combo. I love Tiffany or cupcakes at Tiffany's, but something about the specific strawberry, I think it's the strawberry cupcake. There's actually a strawberry cupcake oil. I don't think I like that combination. But I would purchase another variation of strawberry mixed with cupcakes at Tiffany. So this would not be a repurchase for me, but it did perform pretty well in my bedroom. I want to say Summer gave this to me. This is Cozy Sugar Plum Dreams from Second and Spruce. Loved this. Plum, Vanilla, Snowflake, Palo Santo, and Cashmere. This was beautiful. This was a snowflake shape that I cut actually in half and then cut into 4 pieces. So I got 8 pieces out of this. And I would probably like 4 warms. So I did one in my main warmer and then one on the opposite side of the room each time. This is so pretty. I would definitely get this again. This is like bedtime, cozy vibes, summer, spring, winter, fall. Definitely could lean towards more winter, as plum usually is, but I really like cashmere plum. It's just a really beautiful oil. Also from Second and Spruce, Almond Macaron. I know a lot of people are enjoying this. This one just came out from her February pre-order, but this was from Christmas time, and these are notes of almond, amaretto, vanilla, and sugar. I melted this entire clam in my living room. Would not do that again. I would do 3 cubes one time. Super strong. I don't know what the heck I was thinking, because at the same time I had melted this. I know it was either in the Round Robin or it was gifted to me from Summer. This is I'm guessing the Philadelphia Story. This is pistachio, coconut, marshmallow, pudding cake, sugar, strawberries, pistachio, and cotton candy frosting. So I had this in my tea light, this whole shape, and this. And it was like almond pistachio heaven in here. But again, I wouldn't, because it's so strong, I would only do 3. Like in alternating warmers, like 1 warmer on each side of the room, and it would be sufficient enough to scent everything. So, loved that. Okay, I did like a mix, but I don't have my thing here. Okay, well I did finish up this little bunch of Dreamy Lavender from the Bathing Garden. Either Christine gave this to me. This was really pretty. It was herbal lavender, but it was mixed with a lovely vanilla. Loved that in the tea light. I find that the Bathing Garden bunts do very well in my tea light that I have here on my coffee table, and it'll scent the whole living room, which I love that too. Okay, and that is it for vendor. Let me take that back. I do have one last thing. So this is Banana Whip from the Melt Stash. This was either in the round robin or I got it from Summer. This is banana cream pie marshmallow fluff. Fantastic banana scent. Beautiful. I would get something with banana cream pie in it again. Need to put the melt stash on my list too. That was delicious. I liked that over the concoction I made, which was absolutely ridiculous. So there's an oil called Monkey Farts, and I had mixed it with Old Town Bake Shop. I was wanting to like use this and see how it did. Not my favorite. I wouldn't put the Old Town Bake Shop with it. I would just melt, or I would just do the Monkey Farts. So it's just like pineapple, bananas, I want to say mango. It's very, very fruity. The Old Town Bake Shop just didn't work well with this, so I wouldn't do that again. But the monkey, I would rename it obviously, because nobody wants to buy anything called Monkey Farts. But to try to tone that down, I did try to throw in some spice, so I threw in this tester of clove and cinnamon from Scentsy. Yeah, no, wouldn't do that. That was not a good melting day. So that is it for vendor. I do have some wax of mine that I had melted and finished off these last 2 weeks. So I did end up using this 8-piece clam of lemon lavender shortbread. I love this oil. This is like the most beautiful lemon shortbread with lemon cream frosting, and you get a little bit of culinary lavender. Loved this one. And I still think I have 1 or 2 more clams left in my own collection, and I need to get that oil again because it's really, really nice. Also on another lemon kick, I did 2 tart things of the lemon drizzled popcorn. This was so good. So this is basically 2 oils mixed together, just movie theater popcorn and lemon icebox cookies. But I had the notes here as butter popcorn, sweet zesty, lemon, and sugar. This was so buttery and delicious, and it smelled just how I had hoped it would come out. I loved this, and I need to get more of that popcorn oil so I can keep it on hand. Okay, so this was a test batch of what I'm calling now United We Pie. Thank you, Melinda. This is cherry pie, apple strudel. This was the first version. My second version does not include the brown sugar and pecans. But this blend has cherry pie, apple strudel, brown sugar and pecans, baked pie crust, and a hint of country cream. You can't see that. This did very well. I think the brown sugar and pecans note is actually part of like the crumb top type oil that I had discovered, but it's not, it is not crumb top. So I also did a blend without that oil in there, and that version is what I'm going to be using for or going forward. It smells like a really delicious tart apple, tart cherry pie with drizzle crust, very buttery crust, and love the extra note of the country cream. So very excited about that one. At some point I plan on doing this, but this was just mainly just to enjoy. So this is what I was calling sliced. This is key lime, strawberry pound cake, baked pie crust, and frosted lime cupcakes. This was freaking strong and delicious. So good. My sister actually melted this before I had a chance to. And she was like, I have only 2 pieces in my entire bedroom and you can smell it from Mars. So she kind of coerced me into melting this. I love this combination. Strawberry pound cake and key lime is going to be a winner. You throw on that extra buttery baked pie crust and it's phenomenal. The frosted lime cupcakes just give it an extra zing and also an extra additional gourmand note, and I really am pleased with how that came out. Next up is probably not my favorite thing, but this is raspberry cream cake and raspberry custard tarts. I think if I were to do either one of these, I would actually just do the custard tart versus the cream cake. I didn't like how the cream cake came off. The two of these were, it was just a really heavy raspberry versus like a sweet and light, bright raspberry. Yeah, so this is not something I will be offering, but it was interesting to try out. It's kind of fun just to do test blends. Lastly, I had like one piece left of this big clam of Hat Trick, and this was caramel tobacco, funnel cake, and cotton candy. This version, well actually my version is more cotton candy forward, but then you still get that lovely caramel tobacco. I love how that one turned out. And then this one was my first test blend that I'm calling Waffles at the End. This is pumpkin pecan waffles, sweet bakery dough, 2 kinds of different raspberry, and then cinnamon sugar donuts. So I love how this turned out. I just finished pouring clams for that, and I am going to be working on souffles next for the next release, which is still tentative at this moment. I still trying to figure out when I want to be able to have the variety of scents in not only just clamshells, but I want to have them in the tarts and also add like a touch on them. So it's just trying to find the mental focus and mental acuity to zhuzh those up and have them ready. So I do currently have more like this size clamshell in a variety of scents versus like the tarts. So that is actually still a work in progress, but I will still let you guys know the scent list upcoming whenever the release is gonna come out, or whenever I plan on opening up. I will let you guys know the scent list about a week prior, so you can just make preparations if you plan on participating. If not, that's cool. I don't mind. Like I said, this is a side gig for me, but I do appreciate anyone curious about the things that I'm coming up with or even inspired by. So that is it, you guys. That is all that I finished the last 2 weeks. I didn't have time last week to do my empties, so I kind of just finished this up, and I appreciate you guys taking time to watch this and seeing how things did here. So if you were interested in that's it. That's all I got. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your week, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.